Yes, it's still morning. Yes, it's still morning. Do 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 do. It's morning. It's morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hey. How is everyone? Good. Good, 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 good. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to talk about reconnecting soul connections. Okay, we're going to talk about, it's like gonna be like a little bit of a series. Okay. It's going to be a video I have available. Okay. This video this was my main purpose on why I do what I do. It's the healing aspect. Okay. I heal souls. I don't know how I do it. I just do. So with that being said, we're going to talk about this one particular video. I did this video in September, and I broke things down. It's like an hour, 20 minutes. Maybe it's something like that. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to talk about what I broke down. But the reason why I started this whole journey, and I get into that, you can't sleep. Oh, it's 2 a.m. The reason, oh my goodness, maybe some tea. I didn't sleep very well either. Can you see the bags under my eyes? There they are. There they are. Ooh, ooh, there they are. Okay. But I got a lot going on. I break down why I started this journey, why I started the channel, what was happening in my life, why all of a sudden things were crashing down, why I felt the way I felt, why was this okay? It was all, every effing why you can think of. Okay. So what this video is going to be like, and it's just the beginning. It's just the series. This one's copywritten. I was waiting for the website. I was waiting for publishing. I was waiting for a lot of things before I started this. And for days now, the divine's been on my ass, sending me back to the same video. I'm like, why you keep sending me the same stuff? Okay. Well, now it makes complete sense because it's way overdue. I should have started this in September. Okay. But I didn't. I held off. I held off. So reconnecting soul connections. It's obviously it's reconnecting with you too. Okay. But it's reconnecting with that one particular person. And this is going to be like it's a 4-part series. Each series has 3 parts in it. Okay. And it's steps, because people need to understand you can't get to where you really truly want to be unless there's steps. That's why people go to psychiatrists. That's why people go to counselors. That's why people go to XYZs. Okay. It's kind of counseling with court. It talks about, prioritizing, how to get back to you. How do you get back to that one person? How do you express yourself to that one person? How do you shift your energy? It talks about affirmations. It talks about so many things. Let me mute this. It's the start of a lot of things. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do too. With this video, it's going to come out once a month. It's going to be current. Okay. But those who purchase this video, this series, okay, and you have to go in order. It's just like good morning. It's just like anything else. Okay. You have to go in order. But every week, okay, I am going to do a video on the energy and what you should be working with. Okay. So let me just right off the bat, before you guys are wondering, I don't want to get to the end of, like, how you always watch those damn info commercials and you get to the end and then they tell you, oh, it's $200, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay. This video I was going to do for more, but I'm gonna do it at $50, okay? And that's cutting everybody a big break, okay? It really truly is. Depending on where I go with my next series, it'll probably be a little more, okay? This is all advice from the divine. This is how you get to where you need to be. But then weekly, I'm not going to charge you for those because it's part of the series, okay? Weekly, I will put a video up on YouTube telling you that I have the energy up, okay, for series 1, all right? And you guys will email me. I'll send you that link, or I think there's a way I can put the link up there. My website will be done soon, but there's a link where you can just go and check. I will do it on either Saturdays or Sundays for sure, so you can look at what you're looking at for the week, okay? So this is for anyone. If you're in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, if you just have a breakup, I mean, this is what's going to get you on track. This is what puts you where you need to be, and you need to follow the steps. It's that simple. There's no way around it, okay? So every Sunday you will have your energy on those steps that you're taking and the advice that the divine wants to give you, okay? So 4 series, $50, not $50 for the first video, okay? But weekly, the energies will be free, okay? So it's going to take 4 series. I already know that. It's certain steps. This first one has 4 steps. They're all basic. They're simple. I break things down. It's going to be very cleansing, emotional healing. For those who get my videos, for those who are my clients, it's like once I touch you, once I start communicating, once we start energizing back and forth, once we start doing stuff, just happens. It just flows. It just comes in. It just happens like that for you. I don't know why. And for the longest time, I was always kind of upset with the divine. Like, why is everyone I read, this person comes back, or this doesn't mean it works out every time this person gets back. Okay. Trust me. But it's one of those things where it just, I don't know, because I'm teaching you how to heal, how to take care of yourself, I can't explain it. I got the goosebumps. I don't know why it happens, but I was a little bent out of shape with the divine. Like, why does all these people, like, why do they get theirs? Or, but it's like, even though you get yours, it's still complicated. So this series is going to put you on a path. It's an awakening. It's a transformation. If you're not prepared to go through all this and you're not prepared to go down the spiritual route, don't purchase the video, okay? Because this video will bring you to your purpose. This video will bring you to exactly where you need to be. And I think this is why I'm here, but and why a majority of you are here, but you don't realize the steps that it takes to actually get there. Okay. And it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's like counseling, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. But when you're done with the series, so it's going to be like it's going to be 4 months of a series. Okay. And I just teach you how to work through your emotions, how to work through what you're feeling, how you're feeling it, the advice that the divine wants to give you, and how do you nurture yourself. And they're beautiful, heartwarming messages. Okay. Like it's a series, guys. Originally I was going to put it out for $99 because in all reality, it really is one of those things. But the reason why I'm doing it for $50 is because it's literally a 4-month series. I'm teaching you how to get somewhere. So I kind of feel like, I don't know if the divine's going to be a little bent out of shape, but I also feel like I know who I work with, who I'm trying to reach, and I want to keep this very, very reasonable. So at the same time, you're still getting free videos once a week to teach you how to work with the energy that you're going to be presented with. Okay. So it's going to be intense. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to teach you how to get into certain, how to get in and out of certain situations, where you should be. It's overwhelming a little bit, especially if you're new, when you're just starting to really figure out a way to reconnect with your soul. But this program, I just called it a program, I guess it is, it's going to get you exactly where you need to be with this particular person too. And by the end of the program, you might not even want to be with that person, but chances are you will. Okay. But the nice thing about that, I think, is because maybe this is why I held off, because we are about to start reconnecting with those souls, with our contracts, with our purpose. So I think this is why I kind of been getting pushed to put this video, even though I wanted to put it out in September, and I was just like waiting for like all these things. But I guess this makes sense, because even when you guys reconnect, you have this advice, you have this personal weekly energy that's yours. Okay. And I just want to make sure I put it out on over the weekend, so you have it by at least Sunday morning, so you know what type of energy you're going to be working with. And you also have, of course you can, hold on, you also have my dailies too. Okay. And it's going to tell you what you do. It's going to be a beautiful program. It's just the start of me doing seminars. It's the start of me doing a lot of stuff. Okay. But again, it's, you know, so many of us think we found ourselves and we know how to connect with ourselves, and we don't. We need to be taught. You know, it's like, if I had, and I say it all the time, if I had somebody around that could teach me that type of stuff, it would be great at the time, but I didn't. But that's the beauty of it, because I taught it, and now I can teach you guys how to do the same thing. Okay. So it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful program. And trying to think, I just briefly watched the video because it kept coming in my dreams, and then I didn't have dreams for a few days, and then all of a sudden it was like in my dream again last night, and I was like, okay. And it's a lot of work for me, so I don't know if that's why I procrastinated, but I don't mind that type of work for those who are serious about this type of stuff, because this is what I do. Eventually this will be one of those things that probably I'll sell on like Amazon, like on the market type thing. And then from that series, I'll continue a new series so I can continue to help, so you guys can continue to grow. I'm not gonna lie, I was so cute in that video. I had my little like, you know, my summer dress that's like all like, oh, which one is it? It's the beige. I can't even tell you, but my nails were all like pink. I think I'm gonna do my nails pink this week. It was like inspiring all over again. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Like, I didn't really forget about it, but like, just waiting for the perfect time, I guess. I don't know. But I was like, oh, I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Remember when I was so cute? It was only September. But it's just the breakdown, okay? But I don't know. I'm excited. It's a lot of work. I didn't make the second video yet. I only had made that one, okay? Because I was going to make them as I go. Obviously, I already have all the steps in a notebook. It's like I have a whole notebook on it, on what to teach, where to guide, that type of stuff. But it's cleansing, it's purging, but it's beautiful. Like, you step out of this video and it really will make you feel inspired. You're going to feel motivated, you know, and that's another reason why I'm here. So it's going to be a good thing for you guys. It really will. It really, really will. So it's like, I don't know. I think that no, it's not that I think. That is an amazing price. Because if you think about it, once a week, I'm giving you like a free reading, you know, on the energy. But it's not about, I'm not going to up it throughout the program. So don't worry about that. You know what I mean? But you know, if you're, I'll put it this way, because it's like they're saying to me, like, if you can obviously afford the 99, then you should be doing the 99 type thing. Okay. But for those who can't, honestly, do the 50, because it's all about just getting you back to where you need to be. Okay. Who you are, why you're here. It's, you know, I'm going to do special things too with, maybe I'll put it in the no. There's going to be 1 week for you guys though, where I'm going to do like a crystal of the month for you. Cause that's important. This is if you really want to go down this spiritual path, if you really want to learn why this is all happening and how to get yourself out of it. And it's such simple stuff. And it's the simplicity that we freaking forget about that gets us to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even brush my hair today. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm just looking at me. I'm like a little ragamuffin. Like a little ragamuffin. I still got my PJs on from last night. But it's a beautiful, beautiful series. So I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited. And it's well, it's not 50. Well, I guess it would be 50 a month if you think about it. Well, yeah, because it's going to be once a month, 4 parts. This is just part 1 of Reconnecting with Soul Connections. And then I will throw you guys' energy for the week. Okay. I'm having a hard time getting back on Patreon. I don't know what that's all about. And I set that up months ago. And it's like, I feel so bad. And I actually thought about that the other day. Like, I might just do a video for people. Like, I tried to do a video a couple months ago. It wouldn't let me. I don't know what that's about. I don't want to close it out. I definitely do want to get back on there. I think it's just waiting for things to subside. I think what's happening is why this tower is happening and why there was a hold off on this house and there was a delay and all this stuff is because I need to prioritize again and do a set schedule and can't go like every day how I was going every day. What am I going to do today? Like, I need a schedule. Okay. Like, it's almost like it was a big like wake up call for me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is why it makes goosebumps. This is why it makes sense, because my life's going to become way too busy for me not to incorporate that type of schedule. Okay. So I'm going to have to do that. Somebody just asked a question. So if you want to ask again, because I just saw it, I don't know where it went. And then, yeah, and then free videos throughout the week. I don't really look at them as being free because you're paying for them. You know what I mean? You're paying for them through the series. So they're yours, you know, and then I'm going to teach you how to deal with the energy. Well, I'm not going to break down each energy and be like, oh, you know, I'm basically just going to, you know, like ask the divine exactly what it is they want you to know this week and that type of stuff. What type of energy you're working with. And if I see something that needs to be broken down, then I will break it down. But I want to kind of keep it connected to like what that video is based on. See what I'm saying? Like, so I can explain to you, well, this is happening because this is what you're going through based on series 1 type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of nurturing. It's a lot of, it's not boring by any means. It's exciting. It's getting you to where you need to be. Again, this particular video and the other 3 will be copywritten, so you can't sell them. It's that type of stuff. Anything you want me to know? Anything that I missed? It teaches you how to turn, you know, those positive thoughts, those into something, into like manifesting what it is you want. I'm going to keep it real when it comes to certain stuff and why people think, I'm not going to explain things per se, everything on here, okay? But I will tell you, what was I just saying? I got distracted. Okay, well, see, here's the thing with that lady too, which is fine. You're gonna do what you want to do, but the videos are gonna teach you how and why. And for something you don't want so much, there's got to be some type of pain behind it, some type of hatred behind it. I'm going to teach you how to release those type of things, okay? I'm going to teach you things that all these other people that are out on all these websites saying X, Y, Z, and if I disagree, I'm going to tell you why I disagree, and then Divine's going to tell you why they disagree. And I know a lot more than people think. You can take one thing, okay? You can take one idea and just flow with it and put it in somebody's head. And it's like, so it's all about opinions and what you want to believe. But when you break something down and explain why it doesn't work that way and why something works this way, it's life-altering information, you know. So that will be with different series. That's going to be when I'm traveling and I'm doing seminars. It's that type of stuff, eye-opening stuff that will be in the public eye. That type of stuff, okay? So I want to say, like, I'll put it this way. If you guys can't afford, you know, so we'll do $50, and for those who can afford it, you should be doing the $99. But it's one of those trust things, okay? But if you can't afford it the first month, okay, if you can pay me back within the first month, then I will send you the second series and we can work out like a payment thing, because this is why I'm here. These are important videos, okay? So, but don't think if you don't pay me the first time around, and then the second month I'm going to be like, okay, yeah, here you go. I'm just going to wait another couple weeks. Like, no, but I understand everybody has like certain things and are in certain situations, you know what I mean? So I get that. Been there, done that, okay? So I have no problem doing that. At all. All right, so I don't know why these two cards, they just kind of like flipped. I don't know if it's the energy for, I think it's more, maybe the energy for today. No bullshit, straight to the truth, straight to the point. Like, it's like, it's that energy. So if I think what it's telling me, if you guys are angry with certain situations, this video would definitely help anger issues. This is one of these things where it's going to change your life. It truly, truly will. You know, so I feel like if it's like you want to ding somebody over the head, it's like when these two come out together, this is a straight up anger issue. Okay, this is going to be one of those videos where it can help people that are in addictions. If it could help people, because you always have this video available to you. People that, you know, have those type of anger issues, or people that don't have self-love. It's not only, once you reconnect with yourself, your life changes drastically. It truly, truly does. It changes drastically. So it teaches you how to work with certain stuff. And there were certain videos that I wanted to put out and didn't want to put out. And then I realized last night the reason why I wasn't putting them out, or I was procrastinating, because in all reality, it's part of the series. You know, so, but for those who can't afford it or don't want to be part of the program, I'm still here for you guys every day, working you through this energy regardless. Okay. So this is the perfect time for this series to come out, because souls, people, you know, soul contracts are coming together and other ones are being ripped from you, and this will teach you how to cope. It will teach you how to just kind of be like okay with the situation, believe it or not. It's not like trancing or anything like that. There's a lot of things. They've been pushing me towards doing hypno videos. I mean, stuff and qualities and gifts that I didn't even know I had, but I won't dare mess with until I start to learn and process and understand how it works and certain stuff like that. So does anybody else have questions about this video or what's in this video? Because there's way more in that video that I forgot to mention. I mean, I haven't made it since September. This is the first time I went back in, and I didn't watch the whole thing completely, but I was like, because it was more like of an epiphany for me. Like, oh my God. Yeah, giving up is not an option, you know? So it's definitely healing energy. I heal souls, and I don't... It's a beautiful thing though, okay? What is the 99 in 2 months? What do you mean? There's no 99 in 2 months. Oh, how to get the video, guys. Yeah, you just go through the PayPal. This time around, go through PayPal. Same thing you would do with any other video. And I'm clearly going to be able to distinguish between the 50 and the 99. I'm going to know who's looking for what video, obviously. And then, so under the donation link, and by the next one, my website will be up, and it will be uploaded and available for you to just click on and that type of stuff. Okay. So it's not 4 videos for $50. No, each series is going to be $50. Okay. So together, the total, depending on what you know, it would be the 204 months with the free weekly. So you'd actually have 4, 8, 12, 16 free videos in between. That's why I'm saying I'm doing it for 50, because I know a lot of people are struggling. You have certain stuff. We got past majority, got past Christmas, back to school. We got past a lot of those things. Okay. So where money seemed to be like a little tight, but, if you think about it, in between this series, so that's why I'm saying either 50 or 99, whatever you can afford. But yeah, if you think about it, you are going to get 16 free videos in between. If you ask me, that's a freaking steal. So it'd be $50 a month per video. Yeah, per video. There's only going to be four steps to this one video. Okay. So, and I'm doing the free weekly ones because I feel like you should know what type of energy you're working with, what you're going to be presented with. And it might be the energy that's presented weekly for my dailies and stuff. I don't think it will be, though. I really don't. I think they're going to give you the energy that you guys need to get through the week. All right. What you're looking at. And then I'll break down the part 1 so you can see what's happening with the energy. So it takes a lot to get to really finding your soul. And it's funny because I labeled it Reconnecting Soul Connections, and it is to get back to that spot with that certain person. But in all reality, first it's teaching you how to find your own soul. So say you're in a relationship that you have a hard time getting out of, you know what I'm saying, because of conditioning or you got kids or whatever the case may be, you're in a marriage, but you're not happy. This will teach you by the end of the 4 months, you're either going to know how to work with this person and you're going to strive to make it work, or you're going to be strong and independent and you're going to be like, we've been trying to work on this for a year or 4 months and it's not working. You're going to have that strength, that epiphany to either work on a situation or get yourself out of a situation. That is for damn sure. There's no question there. Okay. Where do you find a payment for a personal reading? It's the same thing. When this video below, when any video, you in the description box, there's always links. Okay. All 3 links will be there. Donation link, the video, and then the 45-minute reading via phone. I don't really do Skype anymore. It doesn't work as good as like all the other apps that are out there right now. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Yeah, it does start with you guys first. And I know a lot of you are probably like, you hate hearing that, but it's the truth. Once you find your soul, and maybe that's why it needed to wait a little longer to come out for me to realize that in the title, you know, Reconnecting Soul Connections. And it's like, it does have you reconnect with soul connections for damn sure, but it does teach you how to connect with your own soul. It always starts with you. And that is not easy. So I think this is why these videos are going to be so important. It's like, I'm going to be like the next Jane Fonda at YouTube, except it's going to be like these type of programs versus exercise programs. It's just a different type of exercise. I'm telling you guys, like, there's a purpose. I'm freaking here. All right. But obviously I'm still going to do, you know, for those who can't afford it or just not interested, whatever your case may be, I'm still here to do, you know, the dailies and all this other stuff. Okay. But it really is. It is going to be like that. The next Jane Fonda of YouTube. This is me and my ideas is like, that's where I was saying months ago, like, why have people not thought of certain things? I mean, this is just the beginning of introducing what I'm capable of or where this is going to take us. You know, I'm going to teach you how to clean out your closet. I'm going to teach you how to clean out your closet. I don't think you need to let anybody go necessarily, you know, unless they're abusive or something like that. But some people are still stuck in those situations, but it breaks down why you put yourself in those situations. Not this one per se, but yeah, it could be beneficial that way too. Absolutely. No matter what situation you're in, it's going to teach you how to work with that situation. So if you choose to work with a certain situation, it doesn't, if you're with somebody and it's like, oh, why are you with them? And blah, 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 blah. This is going to teach you to be like, to ignore what other people think, or because at that point, it's like, why don't you get a new group of friends anyway? Because they're not beneficial for you anywho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter where you are in life, this series is going to put you where you need to be. And what is it? It is starting in February. So February, March, April, May. So by like the end of May, beginning of June, which is perfect, you know, summer's right there. It's like, you're going to be a brand new person anyway. I mean, I've helped thousands of you and I plan on helping thousands or more, but to really help to really help this way is so key. You know what I mean? It's like you can't ask for even better energy. By the time you get out of this series, you're stepping into effing summer. Like, ooh. like that's awesome. You know, brand new person. And it doesn't mean you can't be with this person. You're just going to learn how to interact with this person and how to put yourself first and how to put other people in. It's just, it's meshing. It's the next Jane Fonda on YouTube, ladies and gents. Okay. So in all reality, I should have stuck with the $100, but If you can afford the $100, then do the $100. If you can't, then do the $50. Okay. And for those who can't afford that, as long as you can pay me back within by the time the next video comes out, then you're good. I'll send you the next video, little payment plan. Okay. So I don't know. I'm excited. It does make perfect sense on why this is all coming out now. It really, really, truly does. And it's not because summer's around the corner or anything like that. It's just, it's where we're at. It's newcomers. It's the ones that have been here for a solid year, but still feel like I helped you, but you still feel like there's still something missing. This is it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been reading the same story off and on for a solid year, and yeah, there's been some growth with you guys. A lot of you have been extreme growth, but this is this type of growth that I'm going to teach you is it's within, and it doesn't make you like a bitch to shut people out at the end of the series. It just, you're prioritizing, you're coming first. You know what I'm saying? Hi. And then again, once a week, you will have I will upload on YouTube and let you guys know that the video is in. Eventually, once you guys all become part of the series, I will put you in an email, okay, in one email, and just send out a blast email with one link in it, so you don't even have to email me for that. But I got to get everybody in the program first. Okay. You can pop in at any time. You just have to start with the first. You're just going to have to start with the first video. There's no way around it. Hi. But that weekly energy, no matter if you're on part 1 or part 3, that weekly energy is going to correspond with all. And if I see it spreading, if I see it not working that way, then I'll have to do it individually. But I'm not too worried about that. We'll see how that works, okay? It's kind of like a court class, except I'm not teaching you how to talk court language. You know? Did I already make the video? Yeah, I made it in September. It was one of those things that were part of my new series that I was just waiting to launch the website first and go with marketing, and then I just gonna market myself. It just takes that one video or that one, it's just the way it's gonna go. And it's just the right time. I could have marketed this months ago or last month or the month before. Now is the right time. Yeah, you can get it today though. It's just that one video. You know what I'm saying? And you can get it today. The energies will start next weekend for you guys. Actually, yeah. So you'll have the weeklies come out. You will have them available for Sunday for how your week's gonna look. Okay, you already made the purchase. So yeah, you will have the videos by Sunday mornings, so you know how your week's gonna go. It's always nice to have that type of stuff to look at, you know. Yeah, the video is ready. I did it in September. It was gonna be part of like the launch, but I look back and now it's so crazy how things get procrastinated or why something comes to you, and it's so crazy how that just worked out. It makes complete sense. Okay. What was that last question? When will I start? So you can get the video today. It's just that one video. And by next Saturday, you guys will have the weekly energy. Okay. So the week of like the 1st, well, yeah, it's just going to have to go into the 1st, then the 4 weeks. So I'll make sure by every Saturday night, Sunday morning for sure, at the very latest, you'll have the weekly energy on it, okay? They're not going to be like an hour of weekly energy, but it's not going to be lower than like 10 minutes. I'm going to break things down for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's just part 1 of a 4-part series. So by the end of the 4 months, you're a brand new person. Even the first video is going to motivate you. Okay? It's inspiring. I will tell you this video is copywritten, and I won't have any problem getting the next one copywritten, but I didn't do all 4 of them yet, because each video I'm getting divinely guided advice. I use these cards, you know, I'm getting divinely guided advice by the divine, what we should talk about on top of each 4 steps. So the first video is 4 steps. So it's like a 12-step series, you know, so it's like, and then I'll ask the divine for advice and how it works. Like, obviously, if they were to throw the Empress, it's kind of like, well, I'll clarify that. And that could be a couple things. It's, you know, you're doing a good job nurturing you, or you got to nurture you, or you got to nurture your business, or you got to, it's that type of stuff. Okay. You're pretty sure you choose the wrong path? Well, not necessarily. I had a client, okay? She's a teacher, and I'm going to use, if she's on right now, I'm going to use her for an example without saying any names. She's a teacher, and she just needed something new, and she swore, you know, that this is what she was supposed to be doing, but she feels like it's not her purpose anymore, but she thought it was. But teaching is still her purpose. It just maybe wasn't necessarily teaching those children anymore, or teaching XYZ. Her purpose is still teaching. So at that point, that's when you find a different way of teaching, if that makes sense. Okay. So I'll just leave it at that. And if you think you're on the wrong path, then you need to get your own reading. Okay. And I will tell you, if you guys really need advice and you're looking for life-changing advice, or really find out what's happening, I'm that person. But it has to be through a 45-minute read, ladies and gents. It can't be through just a video. You're going to get a video from me. I work with your date of birth. I work with certain stuff. And then I tell you what the divine wants you to know, who's coming back around, if someone's not coming back around. It's that type of stuff. And then I send it out, okay? But when it comes to a 45-minute reading and we're talking, I get to ask questions and we interact and we're exchanging energy, and it is way different. And some people, my regular clients, for a while, I had to tell a certain couple to take a break from me because it was like too dependable. Like, I have ones that come back, I read them once a week, and that's great, but it's like a counseling thing. It's a friendship thing, or maybe they just need someone to talk to, or maybe I just need to talk the whole time and set somebody fucking straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. I'm definitely that person, and it's not easy. There's been times where I've actually cried on the phone with clients because they're crying, and it's like, listen, and it's like, I'm still strong for them, but it's like, it barely ever happens, but like, it does happen because it's like, I'm trying to tell, it hurts me to hurt them, to tell them the truth. Like, this person's not coming back. This person wants nothing to do with you. Like, that hurts. It hurts me delivering that message. There's not too many people that can be fucking straightforward out there and tell you if this is meant for you or that's meant for you. That's a shitty part of my job. But I also teach you how to get out of that. This series will also teach you how to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? So this series is for it doesn't matter what's happening in your life. You want to become a better person. You want to really connect with your soul and other people's souls in a way that you're not used to connecting. This video is for you. I have one client once a month that she doesn't even want me to throw cards. she just shoots the, she just wants to shoot the shit like we're friends, and we are friends, but she just wants to communicate and talk and have that one person that understands her, you know, that can get through certain things. Or it's that one monthly counseling person where you got that one person to talk to. It's confidential. It's, you know, now that I have lawyers involved with certain stuff and stuff being copywritten, there is that confidentiality, guys. You know what I'm saying? It really, really is. I am taking one more client. Well, I always take like new clients, but when I talk about one more client, because a couple of mine have graduated, okay, where I kind of send them on their own. It's been a year. I'll do once a month with you, but not every week. Okay, it's not me being an asshole. I still check in. I'm sending you. You're a bird. You can fly now. You got this. You know. So I do once a week readings with certain clients, meetings, that type of stuff. I am taking one more. Okay. I was going to take two, but I'm just taking one more. Just email me if you want that, you know, if you want that, if you want to be part of that. And then eventually the ones that I sent off, because I had 3 that I sent off, I connected all 3 of them on like the WhatsApp app. So they all have each other, and I check in, and I'm part of it. And I check in every once in a while, see how everyone's doing. If they need a reading, they get a reading. But it was time for them to fly. Okay. Gotta fly like an eagle. And it's been a couple months, and I don't know, I was with them for a good 6 to 8 months solid, once a week. And they're doing amazing. Some of them have moved. Some of them met new people. Some are with their twin. One actually got married. There's only 3 of them. And I put them together. Okay. And they're going to do a weekend girls trip. They just happen to be females. They have a weekend's girl trip. I might pop in March. They're all getting together for the weekend. See how awesome it is? And you make new friends. But those are for the ones that I was reading once a week. You know, and it was literally time for them to, like, I'll do you once a month now. I'll do you once a month now. But like, you don't need me every week, because people come codependent. I don't want nobody to come codependent on me. So if I see you coming codependent on me, you know, I try to break away a little, and I break down different advice, you know, because I don't want nobody to come codependent like that. It's nice to have like the universal energy and that type of stuff. And there's still some codependency there. And I know a lot of readers are saying goodbye to people now because how people are taking reads. And I understand. I had to work through all that myself too. Okay. But it's a beautiful thing when you can reach people in different ways like I do. Okay. I work with you guys all the time, but I work my ass off with my clients. Okay. I build bonds with my clients. And it's funny because you guys can even mention it. I'll have a client that I've read like once or twice over the year, and they'll come back and be like, all of this just happened and blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden I'll be like, oh yeah. You were the one with XYZ. And they're like, oh my God, how do you remember that to a T? And it's like, well, you were just meant to come back. That memory, your whole story just comes back to me. It's the craziest thing. It is so nuts how that happens. You know, so it's a beautiful series. So it's a lot of work, but you can do it. Don't look at it as being a lot of work. Well, it's going to be a lot of work, but like, it's going to be a lot more smoothly than you think. And you'll always have this video to go in. I believe you'll be able to download it. I think the way, because it's in my Google Drive right now, it might be a little more difficult. I think I'll have to transfer it over. There's a way for me to do that. What I'm going to do, though, for those who purchase this video, too, I'm going to copy it on CD, and I will send it to you. So you have it on a CD, because originally, that's what I'm going to do, too. is put them on CDs, like a 4-part series. So like when the series is done, I'll put them all on a CD and you guys can get a free copy of that. But like, it's like that type of stuff. Because when I put stuff on Amazon, I've been talking to Amazon lately too. And I will be putting my series on stuff like that. Okay. So this is kind of what I want to be doing. All right. I can only do like 1 or 2 a year because these series, you know, I can't overwhelm myself either. I have to prioritize my schedule too and make sure that I can incorporate every aspect of my life and still be here for you guys. This is what I do. People ask me all the time, how do you do so many videos? How do you do X, Y, Z? This is my job. And I love it. You love this shift. You don't hate me anymore. You were hating me, but still watching me? Okay, seriously? That's their name. Well, I'm glad you don't hate me anymore. That must have been an issue. I don't think you really hated me. I think you just didn't want to accept what it is I was talking about. That's okay, though. Everybody reacts differently. You know? You hate to love me? You hate to love me? So, there's that. It's so funny because so many people comment, and I get so many people that comment here, and then I get so many people that comment in the comments, and it sounds like hate or it sounds like XYZ, but it's like, is somebody just having a bad day? Because the next time, you know, I'll get an email and they'll break something down. I'll be like, oh, you really are a nice person. Like, why do you act like such a fucking douchebag online? So people give off certain personas, and I think people just take things wrong. That's why I love that I have all these monitors, because people are so opinionated and people are okay with their opinions. So just because you don't like it doesn't mean take it down, you know? So it's like, so many people are just kind of like happy to be back, and it's that type of stuff. So thank you for all my monitors. And if I have any monitors that are very opinionated and you don't like other people's opinions, or it bothers you, or you think you should take it down, then just don't monitor anymore. You know what I mean? Because people are entitled to their opinion just because you don't like it. If they're not disrespectful towards me or talking about crazy shit, then leave the comment, you know? Just because you don't like it doesn't mean take it down. People got to learn how to incorporate everybody else's energy and brush shit off. It took me a long time to figure that one out too. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Look, guys, my daughter had this. I was like, holy shit, how old school is this? How many people have these around their wrists anymore? You know? And I will tell you, these make your hair way more naughtier than our regular little scrunchies that we have now. I couldn't believe she picked these up and found these. I was like, oh shit. Got some leg warmers to match your little scrunchies that you're rocking around your wrist. And it does. They make your hair naughty. Naughty, 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 naughty. But anywho, I got stuff to do. That video is available for you, okay? I love you guys so much. I really got a lot to do. I gotta stop the final pack up. The final countdown. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoy the series. Yeah, a lot of people... See this, the woman, the comment was, I don't know why people don't take accountability for stuff, but I don't think, people don't understand how to take accountability for something. This video will teach you that too, because you have like little epiphanies, like, oh, fuck, like, I wasn't taking accountability like I thought I was. Like I thought I was doing it right. And there's really no right or wrong as long as you really understand what's happening. Like I can't stress enough, it's so important to accept what's happening and feel the emotion. But I got to teach you guys not to stay in the emotion. It's okay to feel it. Accept it, feel it, but do not stay in it. When you got something going on that's a lot, a day or two tops is, you should only be feeling that energy like that. Like it will always cross your head, but I'm talking like emotionally feeling it, letting it get the best out of you, making you angry, making you sad. Like this video will help with that too, to get to the, because you get to a point where when there's been growth in between certain stuff just becomes easier. So that, you know, move through it. It would be easier for you to move through it. The next thing you know, you'll be lying in bed and that shit won't even cross your mind anymore. Just accept it. You know, let the universe know I accept it. I recognize what's happening. I get it. Feel it. Cry if you gotta cry. Be angry if you gotta cry. You gotta be angry. And work through it. You know what? There's things now where they're becoming more and more popular, and they're great, where you can go smash plates and TVs and glass, and you can take a baseball bat and destroy shit. I can't tell you how therapeutic that is for some people. Okay. I forget what they call them. But there's one about 20 minutes for me, and a lot of my old stuff that I'm not keeping, like some of the dressers, I donated it to them. Okay. So somebody can smash that dresser into a billion pieces, because it wasn't worth giving to Goodwill. I've been here for 11 years, 4 babies, 4 toddlers. You know, I got stickers all over stuff. I'm getting new stuff. So they can smash it, you know, so they come and pick it up for free, and then they smash it. Those places, there's a lot more locations than you think you are. It's very therapeutic for some people. I broke a plate the other day by accident, and I was like, it felt good. I'm like, oh, I want to smash like 10 more. I used to love smashing that shit. I love it. It's very therapeutic. So make sure you're donating to little places like that and make you feel good. I didn't even know it was a thing. I knew it was a thing a couple months ago, but I didn't know there was a local one. So the local one's going to come and pick up the stuff. I was like, that's awesome. God, I forget what they call them. But you guys know what I'm talking about. There's places they put you in a cement room, and you got the goggles, and you're in a gear, and they give you a bat, or they give you whatever you want. You know what I mean? Or you can bring your own dishes. It's the smashing. It's so therapeutic. An asylum. Morning, well. So, I love you guys. I love you. Yeah, that way, person. Yeah. So you don't beat your kids. Yeah, I wouldn't beat my kids anyway, but. So, was the whole point of that? I think I was just telling you. Because it's like it's therapeutic for some people. I guess it's better than smashing up someone's car. I've never done that. I never had the guts to like slash tires. I've been pissed, but I remember being a teenager being like, I'm gonna fuck that person's car up. I never did though. Thank God. Thank God I was not that person. You know what I would do? I would just sleep with their boyfriend. Oh my God. No. Oh yeah, it happened once. But he was mine first. He was mine first. And then I had no problem throwing it in her face. I was like 17. I had him for a year. He was mine first. All right, so go to places and smash shit instead of smashing other shit, okay? Or sleeping with other people's boyfriends or getting back or revenge. Like, life's too short for that shit. I'm going to teach you how to work right through it, okay? Yeah, I just said that out loud. Hey, it's better than fucking people's cars up, right? He was mine first. It's a thing. Can you believe we used to do stupid shit like that? I'm so glad, like I got off scot-free without, like, diseases or, like, stupid shit. I mean, we all did stupid shit like that. Think about it. So glad, like, I don't know what this generation does. I hope they don't do that, you know, but, like, oh, revenge, it's ugly. I got a card down there I gotta grab. I don't know what this generation does. When I was young, I'm still young though. I just don't do shit like that anymore. We all have a past. We all have a past. Oh, you didn't miss out. She's like, I never did. I missed out on that. So you're not missing out. That's called drama. That's called being stuck in jealousy, stuck in hurt, stuck in pain. That's what that is. That's no fun. You're lucky you never had to go through that. That's being stuck in pain. That's what that is. You know. I don't know, guys. It was effing 25 years ago. Has it been that long? Yeah, it's been that long. 30 years ago? 40? No, 30? 25 years ago? I just remember that one scene for some reason. Because I was with plenty of girls. I used to F up cars and do stuff like that. When jealousy would hit. And then people would go back and sleep with that one. And I'm sure that shit still happens. Of course it does, you know. But that's no way to live. Man, I think back and that's all that is anger and jealousy and pain. Yeah, okay, Kristen. Okay. If that was referring to me. Yeah, it's been a long time since we used to do that shit, right? I don't ever want to get caught up in that shit again. I haven't been angry like that in a long time. Thank God. Whew. Stuff we did back in the day, right? Lead by example now. Lead by example. These days, you can't even, like, remember when we used to go back and knock off, like, the mailboxes and stuff? These days, you'd go to jail fucking with the mailbox. People's property now. Not like it wasn't property then, but, like, you know what I mean? Anyone ever toilet paper anyone's house? I never did that. That seems like way too much work. I used to egg cars. I used to live in these apartments behind Mediterranean Pizza. And they'd come through and, like, all the little fuckers. We used to just, psh, psh. We got caught, though. But we used to egg them from, like, I don't know. I was probably on, like, a 7th floor. We'd just be bombing cars with eggs. That sucks. I did some shit when I was a teenager. I'll tell you that. I got myself in a lot of trouble. I made it out alive, though. I made it out alive, though. Used to steal gas. No, I never learned how to steal gas. I was very good at, like, oh, man, I was a crazy teenager. I can't even get mad at, like, my kids for doing stupid shit sometimes. It's like, all right, that was stupid. I hope you learned, you know, like, don't ever do that again. But, like, man, we used to call 911 thinking, like, we'd get away with it. And we didn't, you know, cops would show up at the door, you know. We didn't know. Yeah, tagging. We used to spray paint a lot too. But we used to spray paint places where it was junky, you know? It's like we weren't ruining property. Well, it's somebody. It was the town's property, but like shitty areas that were eventually going to get demolished, or, you know, and we used to tag things like that. But yeah. I never effed with anyone's property like that. Well, except for throwing eggs on people's cars. We did it for like a week straight. I don't know what we were thinking. I don't know. It was just one of those, like, we just messed with the people with the cars we knew. People that were just assholes. Like, you deserve it, you little shit. Nobody knew where it was coming from. We're on the 7th floor, you know? It's like breaking glass. It feels good. It's like that crack. You know? It was like the worst I did. Oh, that's not true. Well, yeah, it is kind of true. Like, but I did other stupid shit, but like not to other people's property or like. But yeah, prank calls was big for like our era. I don't know who we thought we were. So like this generation, like they probably don't prank calls like that. Like pizza places, all that stuff are probably like, oh, thank God. You know, like, thank God they're out of that era. How many criminals we got on this page? How many criminals we got on this page? Oh my God. Hey, we all got a past. We all got a past. Oh. Oh yeah. Telling you, good old days. Our kids, man, I laugh at some of my kids when they try to prank. I remember one time my daughter had a friend call and be like, oh yeah, she's gonna, because I'm still that ma, like I want to talk to the parent. And I'm not a criminal either. I just did messed up stuff. But her friend called to, but it was her friend instead of the ma, you know, and she tried to get away with it. And I was like, yeah, okay, like, get your ass home, blah, blah, blah. And then my second child tried to do the same thing. And I was like, you can't get away with that type of shit these days. Like, remember when we were kids and we think we could get away with that shit? Like, you can tell when you're talking to a 14-year-old, you know, like, oh, these kids, what they try to get away with these days. But it's so funny as if we were never kids, you know? Like, we were kids once. Like, I'm a young ma. You're not going to get too much shit. You're not going to get away with too much shit when it comes to me. That is for sure. Freaking kids. Oh, telling you. But all right, I got lots to do. I was on here a lot longer than I thought I was going to be, than I intended. But it's all good. All right. So like I said, you can go to the description box and just, when I ask for like a memo or whatever it is, Reconnecting Soul Connections, obviously I'm going to see $50 or $99. I'm going to be able to see. I'm going to send it to you. I'll make sure that you get your weekly energy. Why is the second? Is the second Friday or the... Why is the second sticking out to me? All right. So the 3rd... I think you have it by the 3rd. Is that the Saturday? I don't know. But you have that first week of energy by next weekend. Okay. So, yep. Enjoy the rest of you guys' day too. I love you. I love you too. The 2nd is Saturday. Okay. February 2nd. Ah, I know why now. All right. Oh, shit. I love you. I love you. So you have it by the 2nd. All right. So I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I love you too. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, curious what card's on the floor? It's the 4 of Wands. It's the 4 of Wands. It's been... I don't know why it's on the floor. It's the 4 of Wands. It's the 4 of Wands. All right, my sister's calling. My ma's called. I got to get the phone. I love you guys so much, but it was this side. Or was it that side? I don't know. You guys saw it. It doesn't matter. Either way, if it hasn't been presented, it's about to. It's about to. Just thought of that movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Stepping on the glass. It's the shattering. Some people, it's I don't know if it's like the shattering energy or something's about to shatter. I don't know what that's all about, but I just thought about that too. Stepping on the glass. The Greeks do it at weddings, okay? So, I don't know. Some people, I guess, need to smash some shit, but make sure you're smashing the right way, all right? My mind went in the gutter for a second too. I love you guys. I love it, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you when I see ya. See you when I see ya. Bye, guys. You're very welcome. Bye.